G'day, Matty. I am a bit late, mate. I've just been tweaking some settings in this puppy. And now that we've started, I've realised I've left my fucking nicotine upstairs. So I'm going to have to shoot and grab that. Hope you're doing well. I'll be back shortly. Professional as fuck. I'm not sure I haven't got any here. I don't. I'll be back. Oh dear, oh dear. Okay, we're back. I'm just going to drag my chat down to the window next to us. Here we go. Scotty, good to see you. Nath, hello, mate. Sue. It appears as though my stream elements isn't working. Let's have a look here. Australia actually helped you Yanks get on the moon, so were it not for us, you'd have had a big blind spot. Alright, this probably isn't going to fucking work, I suppose, is it? Let's have a look here. No. Oh, there we go. It is working. Alright. We're not fucking about. I don't want Apollo 13, I want Apollo 11. This is a pretty trick game. Oh, it's incredibly complicated. So, how you going, Scotty? Good to see you, man. Bro, I like I'm on Facebook, right? And I'm on Facebook predominantly for marketplace, buying bargains. I quit Facebook, fuck, how many, like 10 years ago, I reckon, maybe a bit under, because I found myself in a trap of repeatedly getting into arguments with flat earthers. And I'm like, these people are so stupid. And I'm focusing hours of my day arguing with these morons online. And I'm like, I had to quit. That was the only way out, was get rid of Facebook. Roll forward 5-10 years, I'm back on Facebook again for marketplace, and I'm like, and I'm starting to get into fucking arguing with the flurfers again, and I'm like, oh, I think we're getting close to needing to chuck it in again. Fucking social media's a bastard, absolute bastard. Right. How did we do this last time? Apollo 11, there we go. Yeah, I know. Well, I'm the same, Nath. Like the bulk of my Facebook usage is chats, and that's it. Good shout, Sue. My fucking glasses are upstairs too. I haven't got them on today. Welcome in, by the way. Yeah, so ultimately, I think that I can do without it for sure. But the bargains on Marketplace sometimes. I've picked up some absolute bangers. So fuck, I don't know. At least I know that I'm heading in that direction at the moment, and I've done it before. I'd happily switch the fucking thing off again, but yeah. Let's have a look here. The crew of Apollo 11 is in the process of preparing the craft for ascent. So last time, I can't remember. I've had one session on this game, and this simulator, if you will, and we kept exploding in midair. Like we'd take off one time, okay, but we'd still be attached to the tower. Like something didn't disconnect for us, and we'd why's my windows shut, bro? How do I open these? Complete the timeline. Pre-launch checks. Roger. Now, how did I do this? Cap, how you go, mate? Yeah, Scotty. Like you can't argue with stupid because they're only gonna beat you with experience. Have a look at this bitch. There we are. Sensational. So these are my camera views here. There's me disky. Right. So where am I up to here? Flight plan mode testing. I wish I could make this bigger. Nah, Cap, that was me mate Smithy in his Bobcat. I can't drive him, but I was paying him to do it, so I got him to do it. He's the one I helped do the he helped. Oh, I helped him, I should say, do the pad for it. Goals: complete the ascent. Right. So I'm trying to remember how we did this. Okay. That one's okay. Lots of switch flicking here, so stick with us. Fucking Marmite. Yeah, so I've got a plumber going down there next week to chuck some pipes in for me, because I wasn't going to be risking turds of the future floating in my plumbing lines out of there. And then we get some cement down. And then, yeah, then the floor can go down, and then we can really get into it. Right, I need to find this. Oh, lost my mouse on the screen. Oh, there it is. So if I go center seat, will I see it? There we go. Auto off. What's this one? TW4. Muzz. Yeah, probably is so. I mean, I think the biggest problem with foreigners and Vegemite is that they're not applying it properly. Because Vegemite is fucking delicious on toast, especially when you get the Vegemite and the butter blend just right. Yeah, I don't get it. Okay. There's so many switches, and this is just to get us select bus 2 OC, pumps off, 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 MNA. It's a good thing that it highlights where everything is. But even sometimes it does this and doesn't quite tell you, oh, there it is. It's over this side somewhere. There you are. Logic off. I cannot say I've seen it, Muzz, but I definitely will. I'm waiting for Hell Let Loose Vietnam as well. Where the fuck? What am I looking for? Tunnel vent. "48 minutes to launch." I think if I don't spend 47 minutes looking for this fucking next switch, we should be alright. Oh, there's why I couldn't see it. Rad closed. Where's that? Is that another one that's hidden down under my feet here? We're definitely not making a quick getaway, Tricky. I'm yet to get this thing properly into orbit, so it should be a fucking miracle. Oh, there we go. Look at that. some of the spots you got to tricky spots you got to get yourself into here. I'm getting a little bit of lag going on here too. Repressurize. Alright, backup crew ingress complete. Glasses do help a little bit, Sue. Not going to lie. Want to go for a toilet break a bit later. I'll make sure I grab them. Got the countdown timer in the top right hand corner there. I think if I get through this a bit quicker, it'll shave minutes off at a time, so oh, that's a lot of checks going through there. Look at that. Holy shit. Okay. Not entirely sure. Where are we up to here? Well, we done that all. Now we're just sitting here. Let's go to the disky. Here we go. Right. Verb 3, 7, enter, 0, 0, enter. These are all the programs for the computer. She's pretty tricky. Yeah, I think you've got plenty of time, Sue. back to the disk key. Wait for no ATT, which we got. Alright, that's that done. How's all these fucking programs, bro? Seriously. Pre-launch procedures consist of operational and configuration checks performed by backup flight crew prior to ingress of the prime crew. Procedures have been it might be set sequences so they can be more easily compared with other pre-launch documents. In order to keep them closely aligned, redundant switch settings may appear in more than one area, and GDC align procedures have been repeated whenever necessary. It is assumed that a complete pre-launch checkout, including loose gear stowage, has been performed by ground support personnel prior to backup crew ingress into command module, and that all systems are in and active. Okay. Uh-oh. That's what you got to be careful of. I'm sure I've done this multiple times, where I've flicked the switch next to the switch that I needed to flick. Okay. Ah, muzzer. Muzzer, please. Do we just prime crew? That's us. So let's make sure we're all kosher here. I've just decided I'm skipping about 5 pages of pre-checks. Oh, something's happening. Are you geezers for real? This is why I quit. This is why I quit Facebook. Getting sucked into arguments. Exactly, Cap. Exactly. Not here to fuck spiders, mate. We're here to get into orbit. Just get it done. Right seat. I need the instruction manual, not the destruction manual. EDS is over here again. It's got more buttons than my X. Yes. Only just though, right? Okay. Open. Done. Final verifications. Launch prep. Here we go. Now we're getting down to the business end. Yes, that's one that I've had on my list for ages, and I've just never done it. Have you played this, Scotty? Disky time. Oh, we're down to 15 minutes. Well, should be. Should be. Oh, the X. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we've all done that. We've all been there. Men and women alike. The joys of relationships. I'm a habitual button presser. I know you'd be surprised to hear that. Where's my next button I need to press? It's always in the commander seat. Hello, Dee Dee. How you going, mate? Hope you're doing well. Alright. Perform radio check. You know what I'm going to do? Here we go. I'm going to put a poll up. Right. When do we got to take off first, Mr. Echo? Right, where's my next button's over there, so I go to the right hand seat. I bet we got to go back to the left now. Fuck. Perform a radio check. Auto. Off. -10 minutes. T-minus 10 minutes. It's very difficult to... oh, yeah, that'll do. Oh, back to the diskette. (2:15). I don't know why the launch hasn't updated over there yet, but I'm sure that's nothing to worry about. 1 minute. If this is accurate, Neil Armstrong and Michael Collins did the lion's share of all the work here. Buzz just sat in the middle being a cool dude. Push and hold the GDC line. Da, 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 da. Oh, well, we're done with that. Okay. We just did launch preparations, didn't we? Yeah. See, this is where we fucked it up a bit. Oh no, maybe we didn't. Yeah, we've done this. Oh, wrong one. So now, why aren't we getting shit here? I want to take off. I feel like we're in the wrong thing here. That's a bugger after all that button flicking. Well, they should have. It should have. Scotty, it absolutely should have. What's this one? Saturn V launch, which is fine, but we wanna aim a bit higher than just launching, don't we? We wanna. Why can't I do Apollo 11? Custom mission. Oh, maybe we just try with Apollo 13. And deal with the disaster in air. Elvis, hello, mate. Exactly, Tricky. Exactly.
This is Apollo Saturn Launch Control. We're just passing the 1 hour mark in our countdown. Now in the final hour of the countdown toward the launch of Apollo 13. The closeout crew has now left the White Room area and will be standing by for the retraction to the 12-degree position of swing arm number 9. We've received word from the distinguished guest site that the stands over there are near capacity with some 4,500 guests in the area. The Vice President of the United States, Spiro Agnew, and Chancellor Willy Brandt, his special guests, have arrived in the area, although they are not at the stands yet. Out on the causeway at a guest site, we have 7,000. This is the largest guest number that we have ever had on our causeway site. To recap our countdown, which has proceeded very well today, we resumed the count after a 9 hour and 13 minute built-in hold at 4:13 a.m. this morning. At that time, the cryogenic loading began. This is loading aboard the extremely cold liquid oxygen and liquid hydrogen. Liquid hydrogen is the fuel for the second and third stage. Liquid oxygen, the oxidizer used on all 3 stages. RP1, or rocket propellant number 1, is the fuel used in the first stage. It is a kerosene-type fuel and was loaded before the countdown demonstration test back in mid-March. The cryogenic loading went well. There's over 800,000 gallons of cryogenics loaded aboard the Saturn V vehicle at this time. We entered a 1 hour built-in hold. This is a planned hold at the T-minus 3 hour and 30 minute mark. The crew was alerted this morning shortly before 9 a.m. by Colonel Tom Stafford, Chief of the Astronaut Office. They then proceeded for a short or brief medical examination by Dr. John Teagan and Dr. Alan Harder. They were pronounced in good shape and ready for their flight. They then had the traditional breakfast of steak and eggs, tenderloin steak, eggs, orange juice, coffee, jelly, and toast. After a brief mission briefing, they donned their spacesuits and took the 8-mile trip in the transfer van to the pad area. They have now been in the spacecraft going through a variety of tests and checks, going over all their switch lists and so on. Our weather at this time is better than had been predicted earlier. We're still looking for some clouds to move into the area, and we'll be expecting a temperature of approximately 80 degrees at our launch time. We continue counting down toward a launch time of 2:13 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Now at T-minus 57 minutes, 15 seconds and counting, this is Kennedy Launch Control.
Oh, I've got two different sets of instructions here. So let's see what this does. Verb 37E and 01E. Program 1 running. Okay, well, we're winging it, chat. We're winging it. No order abort. Final verification. Both. GDC. One. Attention set. Select 2. Off. No, but he said it was fucking easy. Oh, wrong one. EDS. Ah, there it is. Select B. Select C. Select D. Alright. Launch preparations. Oh no, it is a different one. I'd feel a little bit better if the countdown clock in the top left corner would marry up with where I'm at with my checks here. Oh, I need a more comfortable desk for this. One minute. Sets off. Oops. See, I just flicked the switch. Switch by accident there. This, why is it? Why are we not arcing up here? Well, like something's going on. I should be taken off. I want to light this candle. I'm fucking something up here. At least last time I might have crashed. Well, I might have exploded, but... See, I've got everything right there. I've got no velocity, no altitude, and no G's. No one said it was going to be easy. Bjorn Borg. Right.
This is Apollo Saturn Launch Control. We're just passing the 1 hour mark in our countdown. Now in the final hour of the countdown toward the launch of Apollo 13. The closeout crew has now left the White Room area and will be standing by for the retraction to the 12-degree position of swing arm number 9. We've received word from the distinguished guest site that the stands over there are near capacity with some 4,500 guests in the area. The Vice President of the United States, Spiro Agnew, and Chancellor Willy Brandt, his special guests, have arrived in the area, although they are not at the stands yet. Out on the causeway at a guest site, we have 7,000. This is the largest guest number that we have ever had on our causeway site. To recap our countdown, which has proceeded very well today, we resumed the count after a 9-hour and 13-minute built-in hold at 4:13 a.m. this morning. At that time, the cryogenic loading began. This is loading aboard the extremely cold liquid oxygen and liquid hydrogen. Liquid hydrogen is the fuel for the second and third stage. Liquid oxygen, the oxidizer used on all three stages. RP-1, or rocket propellant number 1, is the fuel used in the first stage. It is a kerosene-type fuel and was loaded before the countdown demonstration test back in mid-March. The cryogenic loading went well. There's over 800,000 gallons of cryogenics loaded aboard the Saturn V vehicle at this time. We entered a 1 hour built-in hold. This is a planned hold at the T-minus 3 hour and 30-minute mark. The crew was alerted this morning, shortly before 9 a.m., by Colonel Tom Stafford, Chief of the Astronaut Office. They then proceeded for a short or brief medical examination by Dr. John Teagan and Dr. Alan Harder. They were pronounced in good shape and ready for their flight. They then had the traditional breakfast of steak and eggs, tenderloin steak, eggs, orange juice, coffee, jelly, and toast. After a brief mission briefing, they donned their spacesuits and took the 8-mile trip in the transfer van to the pad area. They have now been in the spacecraft going through a variety of tests and checks, going over all their switch lists and so on. Our weather at this time is better than had been predicted earlier. We're still looking for some clouds to move into the area, and we'll be expecting a temperature of approximately 80 degrees at our launch time. We continue counting down toward a launch time of 2:13 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Now at T-minus 57 minutes, 15 seconds and counting, this is Kennedy Launch Control.
All right, where's EMS? Oh, something turned off. pumps to off. I'm staggered by those numbers, Muzz. It should be far higher than that. Why don't you believe it, Muzz? Let's talk this out a little bit. I don't want to get the wrong switch here. Sand can't fly. Of course it can. It can be moved by someone up there. The moon still has gravity. So it's still going to flick up. And they could have gone back, but it was fucking expensive. Massively expensive. Do you not think the Russians would have called them out on it if they hadn't made it? Yeah, war's a bit different because that's actually here. Why is this? I'm worried why this backup crew ingress shit is here. Alright, where's... I've got to find this EMS thing. Do I know how to use a microwave? Yes. Yes, I do. My microwave isn't quite as complicated as getting man to the moon, though. Verify EMS is in standby. ECS, RCS. Sorry about that, chat. Just had the whiff come in. Just yarning about... what's that? The little one on her nerves. She's got sports day today, so I'll head off and watch a bit of that a bit later, but Yoke, I launched last time I played this, but for some reason I can't get it to do its thing today. Let's run this fucking check then. EMS is in standby. Set EMS to AV set. Slow the... $699. Fuck me, might be here for a while. Oh, there we go, I can't hold it down. Roger. Go ahead and set the EMS mode to time scale to T minus 20 minutes. Whatever the fuck that means. Try and do 40. Try and do, mate. I wonder where time scale is that I'm missing that. I must be missing something here. Let's have a quick googly. Just checking here, chat. Just checking. So it's just the numpad. So if I go 2, 5, there we go. And then hit 1, and we're back to normal.
Verifying all 4 AC rolls are off.
We will begin the final launch preparations. Start with the RCS jet configurations. Right. I am, Sue, I am. The RCS shit was up here somewhere. Here we go. Roger. Verify all 4 AC rolls are off. Oh, fuck knows.
B1 is main A.
Here we go. Oh, there we go. RCS.
B1 main B.
Roger.
2 main A.
Roger.
D2 main B. A3 main B. D3 main A. A4 main A. C4 main B. B3 main A. D3 main B. B4 main B. D4 is main A.
Roger. RCS jets configured. Time scale to T minus 15 minutes. Okay.
Skip, how's the weather? That's right, you don't have any windows, do you? I got one little hole up there and it looks good here. That Charlie reading 36 volts. Alright, jump back to main A. Roll with 162. Pitch is 090. 0 in the off.
Now we're getting somewhere. I feel like we're having a win here, chat.
The ice scale is 5-5. Rate switch is high. Hands controller power is on and up.
F.
Direct main A, main B. CMC mode is free. B-Mags, roll, pitch, and yaw are rate 1.
ED off.
VHF going off. Houston, this is the CDR. I'm reading you loud and clear. I read you loud and clear, Joe. VHF AM going to TR.
Ten minutes.
EDS auto verified on up. Engines out, verified auto. Launch vehicle rates, verified auto. RCS command, off release.
Oh,
DVZ Turbo Power 1, AC1 main A. Two, AC2 main B. Okay, reacts valve to latch. Okay, secondary coolant pump is off.
open the flight documents. Shift M. Press the Apollo 13 mission documents. I can't make this bigger. Apollo 8. I guess there's only the one. Where is it? Unload the Apollo 13 CSM checklist. Ah, you can follow this as you do the launch. Not going to worry about it. No buttons for me to flick here, so we'll just speed through it a bit. Well, I'm trying, Glorin. I'm trying.
Launch vehicle lights are on, FCC.
Vehicle lights are on. Okay, cool. Let's have a look. Oh, the tower's moving away.
This is 13, we can go loud and clear.
Oh, shit.
Thank you very much, we'll do our best.
How do you read? We read. This is 13. Got you loud and clear. Good luck with the mission. Thank you very much. We'll do our best.
Verb 75, do not enter.
Love the Tim Tam. Excellent. How can you not? How can you not love Tim Tams? Glorin, do you think they landed on the moon?
Okay, safe recorders forward, and I got a gray flag.
Roger. Where's me button? Where's me button at once? There it is over there.
Roger, primary glycol, pull the valve, full supply pad. Okay, bus pads are on.
Oh my God. I don't know what's with. I thought more of you trendsetters than this. I really did. Oh my goodness. In spite of all the evidence. T-minus 1 minute coming up. What purpose? Why go back though? It costs an incredible amount of money. It's incredibly risky. The whole thing was to win the space race, which you did.
GDC line.
"20 seconds.
T-minus 20 seconds. T-minus 20 seconds and counting. 17, guidance release. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8. Ignition sequence has started.
Oh, we're
6,
lit. We're lit.
4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
The clock is running. P11. Yaw program. Clear the tower. Yaw complete. Roll program. Houston, roger, roll.
Uh-oh.
13 Houston, go at 30 seconds.
We've got
Clear
a
and we're pitching.
master
Roger that.
alarm
Stand
going
by
on.
for mode 1 Bravo.
We're going to explode.
Mark.
We're going to
1
explode.
Bravo. Command. Houston, go at 1. We show the cabin relieving. 13, roger. Houston, stand by for mode 1 Charlie. 13, you're go for 1 Charlie. Go for Charlie. We're EDS manual.
Oh, we look like we're heading down. We're coming down. Shit.
Step forward. We confirm inboard out 13. You're looking good.
Looking good. Don't know about that. Fuck. How can they say you're looking good and then your attitude just does that? Oh dear, oh dear. What happened? We only got to 11 miles. Yeah, but if you have a look at historic data of how much... I didn't even complete the ascent. The budget that NASA had through the 60s compared to now, it was like 5% of your GDP. Now it's less than, I think it's less than 0.2%. Well, that was a massive failure. Wonder what happened there.
This is Apollo Saturn Launch Control. We're just passing the 1 hour mark in our countdown. Now in the final hour of the countdown toward the launch of Apollo 13. The closeout crew has now left the White Room area and will be standing by for the retraction to the 12-degree position of swing arm number 9. We've received word from the distinguished guest site that the stands over there are near capacity with some 4,500 guests in the area. The Vice President of the United States, Spiro Agnew, and Chancellor Willy Brandt, his special guests, have arrived in the area, although they are not at the stands yet. Out on the causeway at a guest site, we have 7,000. This is the largest guest number that we have ever had on our causeway site. To recap our countdown, which has proceeded very well today, we resumed the count after a 9-hour and 13-minute built-in hold at 4:13 a.m. this morning. At that time, the cryogenic loading began. This is loading aboard the extremely cold liquid oxygen and liquid hydrogen. Liquid hydrogen is the fuel for the second and third stage. Liquid oxygen, the oxidizer used on all 3 stages. RP1, or rocket propellant number 1, is the fuel used in the first stage. It is a kerosene-type fuel and was loaded before the countdown demonstration test back in mid-March. The cryogenic loading went well. There's over 800,000 gallons of cryogenics loaded aboard the Saturn V vehicle at this time. We entered a 1 hour built-in hold. This is a planned hold at the T-minus 3 hour and 30-minute mark. The crew was alerted this morning, shortly before 9 a.m., by Colonel Tom Stafford, Chief of the Astronaut Office. They then proceeded for a short or brief medical examination by Dr. John Teagan and Dr. Alan Harder. They were pronounced in good shape and ready for their flight. They then had the traditional breakfast of steak and eggs, tenderloin steak, eggs, orange juice, coffee, jelly, and toast. After a brief mission briefing, they donned their spacesuits and took the 8-mile trip in the transfer van to the pad area. They have now been in the spacecraft going through a variety of tests and checks, going over all their switch lists and so on. Our weather at this time is better than had been predicted earlier. We're still looking for some clouds to move into the area, and we'll be expecting a temperature of approximately 80 degrees at our launch time. We continue counting down toward a launch time of 2:13 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Now at T-minus 57 minutes, 15 seconds and counting, this is Kennedy Launch Control.
Oh my goodness. I can't believe what I'm reading here. Oh, mate. Oh my God. I mean, it took Elon Musk spending his own money to actually advance it, but that's what it comes down to. It's really fucking expensive. I think each launch that Musk does of Starship's like $12 billion. And the interest in going to the moon, after they'd done it 6 times, wore off. And they just stopped funding. them going there in the first place was just to stick it up the Russians. Which they did. And if they didn't make it, the Russians would have been all over that. Now we flick next to no switches here. It's about as real as Valentine's Day being off. Valentine's Day's not a holiday. Come on, mate. What would it take? What would it take to prove it to you, Muzz? Or is every image of the lunar surface that shows it fake, even though they were taken by Chinese, Indians, and obviously Americans, that you can still see the tracks on the moon from the rovers? Christmas was invented by Coke. Unbelievable. We have no alarm yet. Didn't press any buttons and we've got an alarm. Can you see your house from here, Glorin? I'm a bit disappointed that the windows are shut. We're going downrange. I feel like we're going the wrong direction because we should be going out over the ocean, not heading. I think it looks like we're heading south, and we're coming back down again. I'm not entirely sure why. I can't abort. Engine's out, which actually happened. All right, well, we staged, but we are heading down. About to land on Glorin's house, popping in for a barbecue. We're a little bit backwards here. Oh. I've got no idea what we're doing here. But there's too many buttons to push. This definitely feels like we're losing altitude. Any ideas from you guys? Marmite flag is coming in, Cap. Thanks, mate. Thanks for coming in. Looking at that, we're heading straight up. Oh no. Look at us go. So now we look like we're losing altitude again. Or is that just us as we're coming across Earth? No, we're definitely nosediving. Well, there's the lunar module. Five, so the middle engine's not working. Heading straight for the ocean. Push the belly button. Right. Well, no one said it's easy. Let's see if we can just do... let's do the landing. Let's try anyway. We can't get ourselves into orbit, so I'm not sure how we're going to go landing. I do feel as though this might be a little bit easier to manage in VR. Can't see shit. We must be on the dark side of the moon, or the far side of the moon here. Because the stars just disappear there. I can't see the sun, which appears to be coming from that sort of angle, but nada. Oh, hello. Now I'm in the lunar module. so that was old mate Mike Collins there. Now I've lost me. Where's me fucking... Whoops. G'day, Manita. There's meant to be, but I wouldn't be able to tell you what. Because I'm just pressing buttons and waiting for instructions. Am I actually on the moon, or what the fuck's the go here? No, there it is. There's the moon. Where's our altitude? I don't know what that did. Oh, these are that's my little RCS thrusters. If I could just see where the moon actually is. Don't know how to change my view back. View selectors, V. Well, I did just press that and it didn't do shit. Cockpit view 1, right, okay. Oh. Oops. Alright, hang on. Fuck's sake. Let's reload now that we've got a bit of a bit of an idea what we're doing. A little bit. Right. So that's that. Orbital. Oh, it's done it again. Oh, here we go. So that's the command module. So there's only columns in there. Then now we're in the Lunar module. But I can't do an external view of this, sadly. can't see the moon at all. There it is. Slows me way out of control. I'm trying to work out how to land it, Matty. Oh, I feel like we're coming down. Now we're going back up again, though. Nah, it's just solo, bro. I need to slow my speed somehow. I'm not sure what's meant to be shown on this screen, but that ain't the moon. Oh no! Oh, fucked it. Oh, catastrophic spin. Okay. So I need to be facing this way. Oh, bro, you'd be dizzy as fuck. Right. Dude. Ordeal. What a button to have. Urine line heater. Well, I don't fucking know. The whole thing is you got to slow it down in order to get it to drop. But no, we're not, Sue. It matters not what I do. Can't get it to land. Oh. Oh, okay, okay. Well, oh, fuck yeah. Not much background noise here, but that is the vacuum of space. Right. Right, so there's me windows. How am I not? Oh, we're getting dizzy. Fuck. Oh, wrong one. No idea. No idea what I'm doing. Does it show? Alright, hang on. Alright, let's give it one more go. I'm going to have to bounce shortly anyway, because the little one's sports day and all. Trans-lunar injection. How can there not be a landing checks one here? Earth landing, lunar entry. Lunar, here we go. Lunar descent. Duh. Request PDI. Disky. Perform maneuver. Pro. Oh, that's doing it by itself. Verb to what? There ain't no button there to push. Evap H2O auto. I'm not entirely sure how you're supposed to press a button that doesn't exist. Fuck. Thanks, Gordo. You can't do shit with any of this. Oops. Oops. That wasn't meant to happen. Fucking let's have a go. Let's do that again. There's one I missed. Look, how do I go back? Auto mode control. Verb 5, 7, enter. Proceed to P64. Approach phase, here we go. Boom. Hover. Well, that's it. Landing phase. At hold. Oh, that's it. So there we are. I'm not really, Shane. Because I can't fucking... I don't know what the fuck I'm doing here, brother. I'm not even going to try and pretend I know what I'm doing. Just winging it here. It's by rights, that rocket ought to be slowing me right down. While the rocket's on, I can't. I can't adjust anything. I can't speed it up, I mean. Oh, what? Fuck. I sped it up too fast. Oh no, I'm coming down. I haven't landed yet. Oh shit. Ah, we crashed it. Motherfucker. After all that. Shit. Bro. Well, I mean, technically I've landed. I mean, I'm still calling that a landing. Oh, man. Man, oh, man. All right, legends. Thanks for coming for a trip with me. Maybe I need to be stoned next time I do that one. What's today's Thursday? Tomorrow Friday. It won't be on tomorrow. Day after. Depends on whether the whiff is working in the city on the weekend. If she's not, I'll be on. If she is, I won't. And I'll see you Saturday night. Europe and America time. Well, as fun as that is, unfortunate we weren't able to get the landing nailed, but who knows, maybe next time. Cheers, guys. I'll see you in the next one.